This video is for Season 2, Round 9 of the Astrocade High Score Club. The main game is for Grand Prix, Demolition Derby, which is a game for the Bally arcade, also known as the Astrocade. Grand Prix Demolition Derby is a 4K cartridge released by Astrocade Inc. in 1981. It is cartridge number 214 and is part of the Action Skill series. There is a label variant called simply Grand Prix, but both the games are still on there. These two games were programmed by Bob Ogden and Rickey Spiece. Scott Norris did the audio for this game. He did the audio for many Astrocade games. This is a pretty common cartridge, but if you don't have it, it's on, I think, every single multi-cart that's been released for the Astrocade over the years. Neither of the main games on this cartridge requires the knob, so both games should play just fine under the MAME Astrocade emulator. The only issue that you may run into is that it works as a one-player game. It really needs more players. I mean, all you're doing is racing and trying to beat your own time if you're playing by yourself. Although the Demolition Derby does have computer players, I was going to say it doesn't play well, but it actually beat my friend and I when we were playing this together. According to a letter that was sent to the Arcadian in January 1979 by Glenn Pogue, this cartridge was supposed to be released by Bally on March 16, 1979, but I don't think that ever happened. The game was eventually released, as I was saying earlier, by Astrocade Inc., but it took 2 more years before it came out. Here's a description of the game from the manual's cover. 4 challenging courses in race car driving excitement. Jockey for position at Le Mans or go for broke on a dangerous rally track. There's a constant trade-off between speed and maneuverability. Varying skill levels upgrade the challenge and the fun. Here is all the excitement of Formula 1 style racing. The competition gets hotter as players improve their skills. 1 or 2 players. And of course, here's what the manual cover looks like. And here's what the cartridge looks like. And here is that label variant of the cartridge that I was talking about. Here are some highlights from the game's manual. Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. The starting gun fires and you're off in a flash, careening around dangerous turns in the race for the finish line. Grand Prix gives you all the excitement of Formula-style racing, the 3 different racetracks and 2 skill levels to choose from. Starting the game. Enter the number of players, 1 to 4, then select the difficulty level by selecting 1 for Pro and 2 for Beginner. At the Pro level, the race cars are able to reach higher speeds than at the beginner level. I only played on the pro level, so I can't attest to that. But it doesn't go too fast on the pro level, so I would recommend just playing on the pro level. You can select from 1 to 99 laps, and that's not accurate because I accidentally selected 0 laps, and that was still the same as selecting 1 lap. If you enter a number that is less than 10, then you can press equal to start the race. And you can always use the remote control. They call it the remote menu selection, which is what I eventually started doing because it was easier because my keypad on my Astrocade actually sticks a little bit, or the debounce doesn't work or something. When you play the game, the trigger accelerates the race car, the knob doesn't do anything, and the joystick, or the hand controller, in the right position, the race car will turn clockwise, in the left position it will turn counterclockwise. And when we were playing this game, I didn't realize until we're almost done playing that if you press up, you move the car in the forward direction, but only while you're pressing up and holding the trigger. The object of Grand Prix is to be the first race car to reach the finish line. To check your racing time, watch the time clock in the upper middle part of the screen. Once the race has started, use the joystick to move your car around the track, but be careful not to crash into other cars or into the racetrack walls. Skillful driving maneuvers are as important for success as high speeds, and I agree with that because if you run into any of the parts of the track that are on this track, you just go really slow. And when my friend and I were playing this game, we compared it to Indy 500 on the 2600, and it is very similar to that game, except the controls are very different. The first car to cross over the finish line is the winner, of course, right? And Demolition Derby, which you can play with 1 to 4 players, and unlike Grand Prix, when you play with only 1 player, the other 3 cars are controlled by the computer. All the thrills of a live Demolition Derby. Contestants ram their cars into each other until only 1 car remains running. Starting the game, you select it just like you would any other game on the Astrocade. And playing the game, you control it just like you do in Grand Prix. The object of the game is to be the last car remaining on the field with your engine still running. Points start at the number you specify, but 1 point is lost for each time a car is hit in the front. When a car finally reaches 0 points, it is out of commission. The last car with points remaining and the engine still running is declared the winner. You'll stay in the competition longer by protecting the front end of your car and backing into your opponents. In this way, your car's radiator, engine, etc. will remain intact. And that's basically the background for this game. There's not too much more to say. My friend and I, we played this game And we had quite a bit of fun with it, more fun than I expected. But then again, I've played this before, but only as a one-player game, and it's kind of boring that way. Obviously, it was meant to be played with more than one person. And if I ever get a chance, then one day, if I'm at an event or something like that, I'd like to pick this game up and try to play it with 3 other players, so a 4-player game. I think it'd be pretty fun, especially the Demolition Derby part of the game. I could really imagine playing for many laps, maybe even 20, 30, 50 laps. And if you're all equally good, it could be pretty fun. And jockeying for position, trying to get the other people to break down before you do. All right, enjoy the video, and there'll be a couple of credits afterward. All right, so we are playing Grand Prix Demolition Derby. And this is for the High Score Club. I'm recording with my friend
Cristoforo.
Excellent.
Grand Prix and Demolition Derby are 2 different games. Okay, I thought it was called Grand Prix Demolition Derby. I'm like, wow, they're confused. I get it now. There should be like a slash between them now.
There is on the cartridge.
Oh, there you go.
So the first game we're going to try out, Chris, is we're going to play Grand Prix. There's 3 different tracks. We're going to try out the first one. Sound good?
Absolutely.
All right.
I want to be in the Grand Prix.
Of course you do. You're going to play 5 laps?
I just set myself up for that one. 88 laps.
88 laps. Maybe I'll reset here. Let's do that again. Alrighty. That's a great thing. Reset button. 2 players. Beginning. Let me take off the keypad overlay. That'll make my life a little easier.
Should I wait to tell you put in 1 player to see if it's funny?
Really?
Or, nah, I think I'll tell you right away.
Alright. We're going to be able to do this. This is what there's editing software for.
Not that you'll edit this out, of course.
Okay. 2 players. Yes. Excellent. I'm a user.
You're the DM.
Okay. So now we can play. And are you the red car or on the...
I can't remember.
Mark, get set, go. All right.
Yes, I'm right.
Oh!
Well, I keep forgetting that the spinner is not what you use.
Right, you don't use the knob.
There we go. Now, sprint, you don't know what you started.
Oh. Super sprint, huh? From Atari, is that what you mean?
Yeah. But I think, was sprint like this?
I never played. That's one of those black and white games, I think, right?
Yes, old-fashioned black and white.
Man, that was like before they had CPUs in them, or was that after?
Oh yeah, a couple of years. I feel like how I said that authoritatively, like I actually know.
Okay, you see that? Oh, it puts it in blue because I'm the winner.
Oh, I see.
And see if it now under it should put in red. It should put loser. All right, 36 seconds for that one.
I guess it did turn out to be 1 player.
You want to try another round of that or next one?
Let's try
number 2?
Grand Prix 2, yes.
All right. Number of players 2.
Because I'm curious to see...
Oh, shit.
55 laps.
Well, we're not going to do that many. All right.
Right.
All right. Grand Prix 2. Number of players 2. Let's see. Pro. I'm going to put a 0 first and see what happens. Oh! 0 laps? Let's see what happens if we cross the finish line here.
Maybe that's what it'll happen. Or maybe... I wonder if... Nope.
I'm going to see if I win.
Computer may play.
Oh, weird. I keep going the wrong direction.
So that 0 laps must mean you can play indefinitely. Like this is one of the earliest so-called trainers.
Nope.
Oh, 1. Okay.
Well, we just learned something today.
Well, I won, and yet it still prints it in blue, so it's biasing you anyway. Yeah.
Well, it is my Astrocade.
That must be why. That's love.
All right. Let's try this again. 2 players. Pro. Number of laps. Okay, I just want to say I have a bad keyboard bounce on here.
Mm-hmm. Or a bad finger.
Yeah,
what happens when you use the cell phone too much?
Yeah, you know me. All right, let's see. 2 players. I'm really only pressing it very, very lightly. You know, I can do it with this.
How about 0?
How about number...
Or you can put the 0 first. Oh,
there we go.
Works.
Remote input. All right.
So of course, this, as far as we know, this was written before Indy 500 on the VCS, but it came out.
It was supposed to have come out in 1979.
Okay.
But Bally, you know, they stopped producing games before they even stopped selling the Astrocade. And then when Astrovision bought it, I think they released it. If there is a, are you trying to cheat?
Yes, I'm cheating.
Is it working?
I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Does that mean the Astrocade is smarter than the VCS?
Well, yes, it has 4K of memory.
Oh, that must be right. And what was it? 128 million. Remember when it broke it down? The ad broke it down into bits or something?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you and Paul.
Oh, for the Astrocade, yes, I do. Okay, now we could do a rematch for that one because you were trying to cheat, and it turns out I programmed this thing not to let you.
I was going to say, it'd be funny if it read cheater and put my color. I'd be like, wow, that is smart.
We'll go back to the menu. So just pressing the button brings us back to the menu, so that's kind of interesting.
Oh, all right.
So now we'll try the third one. And let's see, I'm going to try to do all the inputs. What happens if I put too many players? Okay.
It's like, no.
What happens if we'll play the game with 4 players? Because up to 4 people can play this game, which would be pretty cool. And they're going to put them all on the screen, so what happens when we run into them?
See, it's not analog, but I do find this easier than using the driving controllers with Indy 500, because that's almost too precise. I don't know. Of course, I don't really play the game that often.
Well, look at that. So now we're going to get confused. You're going to think, I'm not moving.
Okay, so they're stationary.
Yeah. Too bad it doesn't have computer players like in War.
Yeah, what was the other one we found out? That combat game.
Panzer Attack?
Yeah, that was one where we found out that they will actually play. Poorly, but...
Right. It's better than these guys.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course,
so this race is going to just keep going. Well, this is the easiest track. I mean...
Yeah.
All right, we'll start this one again. Do the same track over so that we can actually play it properly. Number of players. No, I'm going to do all the... This is just...
One player.
All right, there's a loser in the room. Do you see him? Not really, because it's dark.
I would if you had the lights turned on.
Okay, 2 players. Pro. Number of laps, 5. All right, cool. I like that input.
Yeah, most games you can do that, right? Just use the controller.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay, I'm ahead for once. Well, I'm a car. Yeah, this is easily the easiest, so to speak.
Right.
So in Indy 500, I can't help but to keep comparing, even though a couple of these tracks are different. Don't you bump into the other car and actually affect them?
You know, I have not played that game in a really, really long time.
Me too. Well, since you had driving controls.
Oh.
So you had one more lap. All right. So it really depends on who starts first, because it's not that difficult.
That is true. Let's try that one more time, see if I can't kick your ass. I mean,
Might as well put one player.
Right. That's what I've been doing by accident every time.
That explains a couple things.
All right. You want to try 10 laps? See if it makes a difference?
Sure. It will be if I can distract you somehow. Hey, look over here, the Incredible Wizard.
Put your shirt back on.
That's what you tell your wife we're filming, so she doesn't wonder, what are they doing with the lights out? Talking about cars.
Oh, man, okay.
Oh, no, that's not right.
No, it's fine. I'm just...
Well,
I always get the control...
Okay.
I always get the control backwards when I first start. I don't know. Like, you know how on the Intellivision there's that racing game, I think it's just called Auto Racing, is that right?
I don't know.
Well, they released the cartridges in 2 different ways. One that has reverse control and one that has correct control.
See, on the Superior 2600, they just would have made the difficulty switch take care of that.
Right. Wait, there's a difficulty switch on the 2600?
That explains it. What it explains, I'm not sure. I can't think of anything.
So did I catch up to you?
No. Even though I let you. Well, we're pretty much tied. As long as neither of us crashes into the baseball diamond there.
All right. So let's give this Demolition Derby game a chance. Now this one is interesting because you have to hit. You drive backwards like in a Demolition Derby, but you have to hit the other vehicles with the back of your car.
Okay.
All right.
So you hit them with the front of your car.
And I think we're playing for 10 points.
Die. So. Those are the settings you have for the heist.
Yes. This is. Round 2, and I'm not even...
I am blue.
Or season 2, so...
Is that what they do in real Demolition Derbies? They reverse?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's weird, wild stuff.
Wait a second. What?
Okay, I'm the blue car in the middle of the screen. It looks like...
I'm this green one. Because the computer's playing too in this round.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I think the computer's winning. I don't know.
Because of the blue, it looks like we're some sort of exotic marine life. Swimming around in a pool or something.
Oh, kind of. I could see that.
Yeah, like the barbell shark. I don't know.
All right.
Those are some big tires. Rear tires. And like tricycle tires on the front.
So if this game had come out in 79 like it was supposed to, I think it would have been pretty good. By 81, I mean, you already had much better looking games, but, you know.
Right. Or you were relieved it existed at all for the
That's
Astrocade.
true. That is true.
Because there aren't many driving games.
So we're doing really poorly, Chris. The computer is totally kicking our butts. Like, I have only gotten 6... Or no, I take that back. I think the score is going up. Okay.
Okay, I'm blaming you because of your tutelage.
I don't know how to play this game.
Well, you just told me that I have to run into him with my back.
You do.
Huge wheels, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm not getting
I think
points.
the third guy, I don't know.
I took that guy out, evidently.
Oh, you did?
It's not moving. That moth, that green.
I don't understand this game, and I'm running the high score club? Man.
Yeah, right? You're expecting everyone else to tell you what they did. You have to run into the front of their vehicles, I've ascertained.
Oh!
Not the back.
Oh.
Which means a tricycle tire looking end.
So, just you and I left? Is that it?
It looks like it.
Well, come and get me, man.
Prepare to
I'm gonna...
die. See, I don't know what constitutes a collision, though. Like, if we overlap...
Oh, no, I'm dead. So, I'm this guy, I think, all the way to the right. So, you're playing against the computer.
Okay, well...
The computer is better than me? Well,
computers can't drive.
Well, all they do is drive.
Yeah, good point. they shouldn't, damn it.
So I guess it's the first person who takes out everyone else. I did not get that. I haven't played this game before because I've never had a second player.
Right, I was going to say it wouldn't be much fun on your own. You'd probably still lose.
I was going to say if we played it again, I could come back, but like, I don't know. I'll try it one more time maybe. So what is the deal? You have to hit their front?
I'm trying to, get around to the smaller tires there.
Oh, look at that. So you won. All right.
Cool.
Do you want to try it one more time?
Why not?
Yeah, sure. All right. I mean, I'm never going to probably play this again. So, although I think it might be fun with 4 different players. Like if
that would be fun.
Yeah.
But you'd have to deliberately get into it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Demolition Derby marathon. Nobody gets to play anything else.
99 points. Right?
Nobody gets to say, hey, let's put in the Incredible Wizard.
Right. We'll pretend that game didn't come out for the system.
Right, or at least not yet. We'll pretend it's 1978 or whatever, 79.
Come on, participate with me. We're going to play 11 points, all right?
Yes.
Couldn't get it to...
Not going to be much different.
So I'm player 1, okay, so...
That's what you get for driving in a swimming pool.
So there is actually some skill involved in this game.
Yeah, you got to get behind them. It reminds me of something. I can't think of what.
Is it possible to like change... Oh, you can change directions by pressing up, Chris.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
That'd be cool if it had a flip around. Well, that would be too easy, I guess.
Then I did not know. Oh, man. All right.
Okay, so it's just up. Well, that's good to know.
Well, what about that? Oh, that's cool. So I'm just going to... Because that makes it...
Okay, so up.
It's not helping me at all, that's for sure.
So up makes you go forward.
Yes.
Okay, which is... Oh, just for a second, though. You can't keep pushing up.
Oh, you can't?
Unless I'm out of gas. No?
It works for me. I'm just driving around.
No. Oh, well, it's because I'm dead, evidently. Because I'm going to starve to death in my big wheels.
Apparently going forward is helpful. Oh, man, look at that. It's like...
So just you and the other green big wheels.
If the computer wins, I'm going to be really upset.
In this pool.
I lost. The computer won. All right, well,
How can you tell who you are?
Oh, up here. If you look at the top left, that's me. You're the second player.
Okay.
Third player won. He has one point.
Well,
left.
we'll make your Astrocade feel good. How long has it been since it beat anybody at this?
Well, thanks for playing, man. That's cool.
Yeah, that was better.